Hello everyone and welcome back to another Wizard 101 video. You may be asking, why are you wearing a hoodie and a beanie? I don't know, just felt like it today. The kind of style I'm going for. Today, we're going to be going over an important question that comes up in every man's life, you know, the one that you need to answer. And woman, and all of the in-between. Do you do Colossus Boulevard? And do you do Triton Underwater? And yes, by the way, it is called Triton Underwater. I've discovered people are always confused when I say that. Basically what it is there is Crab Alley, there's the Deep Warren, and then there's that, I think there's another one that's deeper, I'm not sure. And all of those combined are called Triton Underwater because it's Triton Avenue underwater. So, the question, do you do those? Why would you do those? Is it worth it? All of the questions of the above. Well, obviously, it really depends on whether you want to do the worlds at a higher level or not. Now, I've said before, I really like doing side quests, so I usually do them. But if you don't like doing side quests, it might not be worth it to do it. Now, I could just end the video there and say, there you go, slap it on, that's good, but I'll give you specific reasons why you may want to do both of them. So, Colossus Boulevard is actually it's shorter than you would remember, especially after the changes that they made to it, but I wouldn't say it's excessively long. If you do at level 10 instead of doing Crocotopia, you'll probably get to around level 12 to level 14, somewhere in there, after doing it, and realistically, you know, you won't have that bad of a time doing it, and it might be worth it to do it. Now, Triton Underwater is going to be a different story, and the reason for that is that to actually do it, I believe you need to be level 12. So let me look that up. Wizard 101. Apparently, there's a Crab Alley not in Wizard 101. Yeah, okay, so you need to be level 12. Now, why this is different and a change is that you are level 10 when you start, you were level 10 when you start, sorry, my brain is malfunctioning currently. You're level 10 when you finish Wizard City. Now, what that means is that if you want to do Triton Underwater, you're going to have to do more side quests first. And there's a multitude of things you could do. A few things I would recommend is actually just doing Colossus Boulevard first, because if you do Colossus Boulevard first, that'll get you to level 12, which you can then do Triton Underwater. Or just do some miscellaneous side quests throughout the world. Now, what's the reason to do Triton Underwater? Because that's, you know, I answered why you would do Colossus Boulevard. Oh, I almost forgot something about Colossus Boulevard. Another important thing to note is that the last boss of the street, Prince Cobblestone, actually can drop the Heartsteel. And if you don't know, Heartsteel is actually the best Athame in the game, probably up to level 56 for literally every school, because it gives that 5% resist, and 5% resist is actually really good, especially low level. So, if you can get it from him, there you go. I mean, if you can buy it, obviously, it's only 260 crowns. That's really cheap. But if you can get it from him, go ahead and get that. He is at the end of the street. It's a rare drop, but it exists. Now, why would you do Triton Underwater? Oh, wait. Oh, that is so cool. Look, I do a front flip on my panda. That is so sick. Anyways, the main reason why you do Triton Underwater, and this is probably the biggest thing, is that it gives a lot of XP. And I mean a lot of XP. People who start at level 12 can go all the way up to level 15 from it. Which, by the way, starting Crocotopia at level 15 is going to give you a big edge. And by the end of Crocotopia, you're probably going to be level 24, 25. Somewhere in there, rather than the 22, 21 that you usually are. Now, another reason why you'd want to do Triton Underwater is maybe for the badge. I think that there's a badge that you can get from it. Let me see. Is there a badge? Yeah, Triton Underwater Hero, if you want the badge. Also, you can get the Rocker's outfit, which is, you know, was a common staple back in the day for it. But really, that's why you would do either. Now, big question, would I recommend you to do them? If you have time and you don't care about rushing through the game, like if rushing through the game isn't your thing, do it. Right? You're probably gonna have a good time. I'd say that I like both of the streets better than most of the other Wizard City streets. But if you're gonna rush through the game, there's actually literally no need to do them, like zero need to do them, so you can skip them. But I would definitely recommend it if you want to. And the reason, one of the main reasons for that is just that being a higher level always is kind of nice, right? If you go into Krokotopia being almost level 16, which level 16 can get you some other stuff. You do Hetch Al Dim side quest, boom, you're level 16, 16 gets you level 16 spell. You know, you're going to be having a better time overall. But it's just completely unnecessary to do it. One reason I could see is if you're struggling in Krokotopia due to fighting 2 enemies at once solo, it might be a good idea for you to do these 2 streets, specifically because it'll give you that edge, especially with the level 15 gear. It could potentially up you quite a bit. Another reason why you do them is pet XP. Obviously, you get +4 pet XP every single time you do a quest. That's some extra quests. But that's really all I wanted to say in this video was you know, why you would do Triton Underwater and Colossus Boulevard. I find both of them to be rather fun. But you might not. You know, the perks, the negatives to doing it is obviously it takes time, but realistically you'll probably finish it in less than 2 hours if you are efficient about it. And by it, I mean both of them in less than 2 hours. So, that's really it. If you enjoyed, let me know. Drop a like at the sub button. Did you do Colossus Boulevard and Triton Underwater? I would like to know. So let me know in the comments below. If you have any videos you want me to cover, feel free to leave those in the comments as well. Excuse me. I'm more than happy to go over anything you want to know. So, see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Adios.